Välkommen till ZeD Reagerar. Det var ju ett tag sen. Tralala. Fan vad jag har saknat att göra ZeD Reagerar. Det var fan inte igår. Jag har haft så mycket annat att göra. Och nu blir det ZeD Reagerar. För att det har varit ZeD och Nico. Det har varit ZeD Gaming. Jag gamer jävligt mycket på Twitch. Följ med på Twitch. Nytt ZeD666. Enkelt och jävligt lätt att bara liksom följa ZeD, alltså Nytt ZeD666, alltså 4 sexor. Jag kan skriva det här så att ni får se hur det ser ut. Vänta. Nytt ZeD och Twitch. Så, ser ni nu. Så heter jag på Twitch. Följ mig där om ni vill se mig spela. Jag spelar där mesta delen. Jag har spelat mycket här förut på YouTube. Men nu blir det fan i mig. Vad heter det? Lite ZeD Reagerar. Så vi hoppar in i intro. Så, det var mitt intro för idag. Så nu hoppar vi in i ZeD Reagerar topp 5 ghost videos. So scary you scream for you mama.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera, reaching out from the other side. This next mysterious video was captured in the countryside of Japan in 2018. YouTuber and paranormal researcher Fourth Wall claims that the video was shared directly with him by a source that wishes to remain anonymous. The footage shows someone walking around an old traditional Japanese graveyard in the middle of the night. The anonymous source lives right next to the cemetery and says that he heard a dog barking loudly throughout the night. Fed up with the continuous noise, he goes to investigate. Now, there have been rumors of strange things happening in this particular graveyard. So, he decides to film as he searches for the barking dog. It did not go well.
Hundarna skäller, eller hunden skäller ju. Det behöver inte betyda någon. Hundar kan skälla av allt möjligt konstigt. Jag vet inte, men vi får se.
Did you see it? Right before he cuts the video and runs, a horrifying tiny little hand can be seen reaching out from underneath one of the gravestones. I've zoomed and stabilized the footage, and as you can see, the hand is so small that it almost resembles.
Alltså det här behöver inte betyda att en hand, det kan vara en typ ödla. Ser inte ödlor ut, vad heter det? Ser inte ödlor ut som, vad fan, som så här händer typ som sträcker ut, alltså liknande ben, alltså jag vet inte, men det ser inte ut som en hand.
Resembles that of a very young child. So is the graveyard haunted by a restless child spirit? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Jag tror inte det var något. Vad tror ni? Kommentera.
Restoration. 6 years ago in 2014, Matt West shared a very creepy video to his YouTube channel. Matt says that the video was shot by one of his friends who had recently bought an old house in Lumberton, Texas. Now, it should be noted that this house is said to be haunted by the ghost of a handicapped man in a wheelchair who lived in the home 40 years ago. Tragically, the man fell into the house's pool and drowned. Since then, many of the house's residents and visitors have claimed to see the terrifying apparition of a man in a wheelchair rolling aimlessly around the home. So, Matt West's friend was renovating the old house and was recording a before and after video of the house's restoration. When the man reviewed his camera footage, he was shocked to the core by what he found. Did you see it?
Nej,
As he
jag såg det tyvärr inte.
enters one of the rooms, a figure in
Spegelbild av han som filmar, givetvis. Jag vet inte om jag tror på spöken eller inte, men ja.
red can be seen moving in a doorway right in front of him. For some reason, he doesn't see the strange figure at all as he continues filming the room. Then, as he looks back, the apparition seems to float right by him without making a sound. Even stranger, the creepy figure in red appears to be sitting in a wheelchair. So could this be the handicapped man who drowned in the swimming pool outside the home so many years ago? Or just who or what?
Det här kan ju vara trickfilmat så inåt helvete. Alltså, jag skulle kunna lägga upp ett spöke här bakom mig. Jag skulle kunna lägga ett spöke här utan som helst problem. Jag kan göra det på green screenen hur lätt som helst. Jag vet inte om jag tror på det här. Det här var inte nog troligt för mig.
Is that? Let me know what you think. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. A school like a prison. Over on the YouTube channel Michio FL Chan, Brandon Benson and his friends decide to explore a series of creepy abandoned buildings near his home in England. The buildings have a very dark history. This place was a Victorian-era, quote, reformatory school for boys, basically a prison for children. The reform school originally opened in 1857 and housed poor children who had committed crimes. Most of the offenses were nothing serious. In fact, many of the poor boys were in prison simply for begging for food on the streets. Nevertheless, the children at the school were treated like hardened convicts. They were forced to work at hard labor. The school/prison has now been abandoned for over 30 years. Local legend says that the buildings are still haunted by the lingering souls of the boys who suffered there. So, Brandon and his friends spend a day exploring the creepy abandoned building, and then they upload their video to YouTube. That's when they discover something truly terrifying. As the teens enter one of the old buildings, this happens.
Me and Carl will call each other in case we get split up and we can't find each other.
We've got no phone signal alive.
Right, let's go to next building.
Did you see it? A disfigured face seems to stare out at the boys from one of the old classrooms.
Man, så fake det där. Alltså snälla kolla. Vad är det här?
Seems to stare out at the boys from one of
Det här syns inte. Nej.
the old classrooms. Brandon says that he has no explanation for the bizarre leering face. But what do you think? Is the
Jag tror att detta är bara ren fake.
abandoned reform school haunted? Or could this simply be a very
Eller någon människa som har tagit på en vit mask och bara vill skrämma någon bara för skojs skull. Och sen gjort en video på det på YouTube. Ja.
strange reflection? Let me know down in the comments. Meanwhile, on TikTok, Chilean TikTok user Franco Villejas claims that he has been experiencing shocking paranormal activity in his home. He says that he's seen unexplained shadows, had severe sleep paralysis, has actually been bitten on his back by an unseen force, and perhaps creepiest of all, he's captured the terrifying apparition of a girl wandering through his house at night. In a previous video,
Åh, herrejävlar. Alltså, tror folk att det här är ett spöke? Nej men snälla. Tror folk att det här är ett spöke på riktigt? Kan ni svara mig för helvete?
featured several of Franco's creepy encounters with the alleged female ghost. After these scary encounters, Franco says that the paranormal entity has not left him alone, and the supernatural activity in his home has only intensified. The spirit seems to toy with Franco, frequently turning on his bathroom shower and sink and causing his lights to flicker or malfunction. One night when Franco
Ja, okej, man ska inte skämta bort spöket. Men, ja. Ja, vi fortsätter.
Was home alone, he notices that the light and stereo downstairs seem to mysteriously turn on by themselves.
Se encendió la luz de abajo y está sola la casa. Voy a bajar.
Oh, I am going downstairs. Oh, ha ha ha. Something in the toilets. Don't do anything stupid. Don't open, don't open. The fucking door. The ghosts are behind the door. Okej, vad är det som säger att ingen är där nedanför och slår på tvn eller om det är radion? Ingenting säger det.
Then, on another night, things get downright terrifying.
Se escucha mucho ruido en el primer piso.
Ja, men där kastar ju någonting i lampan. Ja, någonting. För du såg inte. Kolla här. Kolla nu lampan här uppe. Så kommer det komma upp en... han filmar vad fort som fan till lampan. Först har kameran riktad mot dörren och så sen bara...
Mucho ruido en el primer piso.
Här ser man inte lampan när den börjar. Vad har hänt innan? Vad är här bakom? Inte ett skit, inte vad vi vet. Det vet ingen. Och det här som flyger här omkring, damp och partiklar. Something coming up the stairs, but there is nobody there. Oh, men snälla.
Nadie. Ah, conchita María.
Did you see it?
Boring.
After hearing a voice, Franco goes back to his bedroom. As he pans his camera around the room, in one split second, a woman can be seen sitting on his bed. When he pans back just a second later, no one there. Franco didn't even notice the creepy apparition himself, but when he posted the video, his viewers pointed it out immediately. But is it a real ghost or just a...
Lite dimma, lite reflection från ljus till skugga.
Very good special effects. Let me know what you think. So, it's kind of become a bit of a trend in TikTok dance videos these days for someone to post a dance and then there's some spooky shadow or something in the background.
Photoshopat. Eller green screen shoppat.
It's gotten to the point that I usually just don't feature those videos. But many viewers sent in this next clip, and I have to say, it's pretty damn creepy. TikTok user MaryLiz9 records a short dance video in an empty parking lot for fun, but things take a very strange turn. As she dances from left to right, Mary Liz appears to be completely alone. But then suddenly the figure of a man appears right behind her. He has his back turned towards her and moves backwards before simply disappearing. Some TikTok users think it's before simply disappearing. Some TikTok...
Här är ju en skugga visserligen, men man ser ju inte om det är en vanlig människa på grund av att hon går närmare kameran, vilket kan betyda att någon står bakom henne. Jag är inte dum i huvudet.
Users think it's just really good editing. Some think it could be an optical illusion. And some even think
Dessutom är människan man filmar honom bakom huvudet.
the mysterious man is a time traveler. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know. Scratch. Popular YouTube ghost hunting channel ZeD TV received an alarming phone call from a woman desperately looking for help. The woman, who wishes to remain anonymous, claims that she has been experiencing terrifying poltergeist activity in her home for years. She says that she can hear claws scratching at walls and doors throughout the night, and the sound of someone or something wandering the halls outside her bedroom door. The woman gave the sinister entity a very fitting name, Scratch. So the woman invited ZeD TV to investigate her haunted Pennsylvania home to hopefully find answers to explain the disturbing supernatural activity. The walls and doors inside the home are indeed covered in scratches, even though the homeowner doesn't own any pets.
Remember when she said that she doesn't have any pets? But there's like all these scratches all over the house?
There's scratches all over the floor here too.
Well, this is like something scratching to get out.
Oh, that's on the inside?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one. Dude, she's not.
Soon after the ZeD guys start their investigation, it becomes clear that something does not want them there.
Alright, I'm coming up. Can you please not push me? Oh, it just says shove us on the Oculus. Yeah.
Yeah, no, when we were downstairs.
Can you please not shove us?
So that was a threat.
That's what I think.
Oh shit, Keith. Oh, are you good?
Okej, vad händer där? Vi spolar tillbaka och ser. Han säger, can you please not push me? Så. Sen backar han. Vi måste se vad som händer.
Oh shit, Keith. Oh. Yeah, no, when we were downstairs.
Can you please not shove us?
So that was a threat.
Can you please not show us?
That's what I think.
Oh shit, Keith.
Han står med den där nicken så här och så bara släpper han den. Men han blir ju rädd för någonting. Vad, det kan jag inte svara för. Det är bara hans egen story. Jag säger inte att det inte finns någonting övernaturligt. Det säger jag inte. Men just de här som gör fake övernaturligt är bara boring. Just det här kanske kan vara att han såg någonting eller kände av något obehag just där. Och därför släppte han kontrollen där. Eller mackapären eller vad fan man kallar det.
Oh, are you good?
That was up. You alright?
Yeah, what was that like?
I don't know. It's like
I'm like
dude,
bracing you up.
my arm.
It just like
No,
exploded.
my arm just felt like it got slapped.
In the home's basement, they find 3 strange bricks lined up perfectly to block up a small hidden area inside a brick wall. The ZeD TV guys remove the bricks to find what looks to be the charred remains of something with a very foul stench.
There's flies. Look,
Yeah, that's some type of charred remains.
there's flies in here too.
Yeah, that is charred looking, right? What's up with the bricks there?
Casey, Tanner, and Colton decide to do what they call in the paranormal field a quote, blind spirit box session. Tanner covers his eyes and ears, so he is only able to hear the answers coming through the spirit box. Meanwhile, Casey and Colton ask the ghost questions. When they ask about the hole in the wall, they get a response that is downright chilling.
There's something buried in the rubble. I'm not gonna touch it. What's inside this wall?
Baby. For the spirit.
But when Casey asked about the remnants behind the wall, and Tanner's response was baby for the spirit, my stomach flipped over.
When asked about the mysterious burned remains inside the wall, Tanner hears the words baby and for the spirit. After this intense experience, the team has had enough stress for the night and decide to just get some sleep. Of course, it did not go well.
Hey, yo. You hear that? Yes. Yeah. When I woke up, my heart was racing, and it made me feel even more uneasy to know that the guys heard it too.
It sounded almost like a wrecking ball was dropped onto the roof.
Whatever it was so loud that it made me jump out of bed, and then next thing I know, I hear the guys yelling.
A loud bang from somewhere in the house wakes up the three investigators. Colton claims he heard it coming from the roof right above his room. They all go outside to check it out.
I don't see in the yard.
Oh man. Hey, wait.
What the? Something.
Yeah, you heard that, right?
Scratchy?
Yeah, it's like there's something running around up here.
Dude, it was like like a claw, like just.
Hold on. What's up with that?
Dude.
That was not like that. Dude, something opened that window. 100% while we were out here.
That opens from the inside.
As they are standing outside scanning the rooftop, a window in the attic mysteriously opens on its own. When they go back inside to investigate, they find that the screen of the attic window has been kicked in and has fallen down the stairs. Freaked out and
Okej, det här var ju lite skumt faktiskt. Det var rätt av ganska bra. Jag måste se det där igen.
We were out here.
That opens from the inside.
As they are standing outside scanning the rooftop, a window in the attic mysteriously opens on its own. When they go back inside to investigate, they find that the screen of the attic window has been kicked in and has fallen down the stairs. Freaked out and no longer feeling alone, they all want to leave. But Casey convinces the team to do one more short spirit box session before they leave the premises. What happens next is truly bizarre.
I did it. What you said, I did it clear. I know. Goosebumps all over me.
I was just laughing. Like that just sounded like it's laughing.
What do you want? Just tell us what you want and we'll leave. We'll leave right now. Give me something. Blood?
Listen.
Did he?
He said blood or listen?
A terrifying laugh seems to come through the spirit box, as if mocking the Mindseed TV team. They finally decide to just get out of there. So, what do you think is haunting the home? Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Mind ZeD TV. Det måste vi kolla upp och sen göra ZeD reagera på dem. Eller vad säger ni? Tumma upp klippet för mig ZeD reagera, för det har varit lite tamt av ZeD reagera på sista tiden.
You decide. You can check out the full investigation with even more creepy encounters that I didn't show here over on the Mindseed TV YouTube channel.
Så, det var allt jag hade för att ge till ZeD reagera. Ha en fin dag.